Uncle, and we are back with another comic book review. This one is What If. We're still on What If, and this one's Miles. What if he became Wolverine? Now, we're going to talk about it. So, the story actually begins in Atlanta, Georgia in the 80s, and black kids are going missing. In, typical USFA fashion, nobody cares but the black people. However, somebody will start caring. And we're going to eventually see into that. So, y'all, we jumped to 2022, and we clearly see that this is Miles, and he's clearly being hunted by people who hunt mutants. Yet, if you see a missing poster, it clearly also shows Miles. So, y'all know Wolverine don't be dying. Y'all know folk don't be dying. So, Wolverine ain't even dying in this, too. So, at least he got to keep that. That's actually a cool power to have. And then he ends up beating up this sentient machine. Then we move to a place where you got the bigots. Mutants are evil. Mutants are bad. Down with mutants. And the person, Agent J's just agreeing with them because he's like, he killed all these people. I'm pretty sure he had a reason to kill all these people because nobody just goes and slaughters people in cold blood without a reason. You're probably thinking they're psychopaths. No, they have a reason. They're crazy. See, there's always a reason. Always a reason. Okay, y'all, so we find out that the Agent J that Miles is fighting is actually his dad. Come to find out, Miles got kidnapped. Miles got taken to a facility. They Wolverined him. And so Jeff went crazy trying to find his son, even drove his mother away. And my whole thing is Miles, once you got free, you ain't go find your mom. Whoa, because I ain't there yet. You ain't find a mama? You ain't go look for the dad? You ain't just say, hey, and Uncle Aaron, other family members, like, come on now, what are we doing? Like, how are you just not looking for people? Like, other family members, your mom, dad, you got aunts and uncles? What type of single mother, single father, not even single mother, my apologies. What kind of only parent stuff is going on here? Now, y'all, I don't mind a good plot twist, especially when it makes sense. And this one does. This one feels right. So we get to the scene, everybody fighting, everybody arguing, you got Jeff. You got Miles. You got white guy that Miles beat up while he was in that facility because that's nowhere he should be. I need to stop kidnapping. If you didn't kidnap black kids, you wouldn't be in the predicament that you're in. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about not kidnapping black children? I know. But anyway, we get to the point and they introduce Sabretooth. And guess who Sabretooth is? Uncle Aaron, of course. And I was like, no, I like this. This makes me happy. I like this. So, y'all, it ends with Miles didn't kill his uncle, which is good. But in a twist of events, the story actually ends, or does it, with Miles being approached by the X-Men. And, of course, Professor X is not Charles Xavier. It's Ganke, his friend. You know what's interesting about this is that how, not just in like comic book world, but this goes to show you that certain people you are just meant to be around and meant to love on and meant to have in your life. Because in every adaptation, Miles always finds Ganke. And I do believe in multiverse. I do believe in different dimensions. And I do believe that in other dimensions, the people that are in my life now are also in the other other Willie's life. Willie's. Y'all know my name. Good. Other Willie's lives. Other Josh's life. Other Alexander's lives. And I like that. That lets me know that we were meant to be.